I'm back again. Look, this is gonna be a random video. It's been 3 years. 3 years since The King came out. When I saw, I really liked it. I didn't know necessarily why I liked it, but I said to myself, I just like it. I went back and I watched this movie after 3 years to figure it out, and I can tell you why. Look, starting off, you have Hal or Henry IV, who's a drunk. He's a drunk. He hangs out in bars and he drinks all day. He womanizes. He parties. He has a friend named Falstaff, played by Joe Edgerton, who's also from Australia, by the way. And Falstaff is a legendary war hero. And so these two are best friends. They drink, they party, and that's what the movie is. One day, his father, who's a mad king, who has gotten his kingdom into all of these conflicts, his father is dying. And his father only has two heirs. One of the brothers dies. And so this leaves the kingdom one choice to be king. And so his father ends up leaving Henry IV his kingdom. So now it's King Henry IV. And this is the reason why I love this movie, because it starts off with Hal. It starts off with Hal, the drunk, the womanizer. Now he's dragged from one world to the other. He has to deal with the consequences and the burden of being king. And then something happens. You be asking me what happens. This is what happens. It seems like France is trying him. France, when when he become king, they sent him a ball, like you still a boy. And then France, they end up sending an assassin, it seems. And so now he has to respond. And so they end up going to war. And I'm not going to get into everything that happens, but war, of course, is bloody. There's a lot of loss, death, violence. And when you look into the eyes of Henry, you can see all of the strife. You can see all of the conflict. And you can see that he went from one world of I'm just drinking every single day, womanizing, to now I'm in this world of deceit and paranoia where I have to watch everyone and manipulation. He's going against these high players, and there's these high stakes. And while I thought the story could be better, the atmosphere and the tone of the movie, it was masterful. The score was amazing. The score just feels like, if I could summarize it in one word, I would say it feels like consequences. It's like, man, like I got to be king, and I feel the burden of it. Like I don't know who I can trust. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing? What are people saying about me behind the scenes? And like I'm the king, and I have to, like, you can feel that the conflict in him and the stress that comes from being king. And that's what makes this movie amazing, is the atmosphere. I figured it out. So look, you need to go on Netflix. You need to watch this movie. It's good. It's good. I ain't gonna say great. It's good. Go watch it. What is pause button, man?